How old is too old to set goals? Well, I don't ever want to stop setting goals. I think they're very important. When you set a goal, it's not going to just come to you naturally. If it would do that, if the result you're desiring would just come to you naturally, then it wouldn't be a goal. So a goal is important for a lot of reasons, but one reason is that the struggle, the fight to achieve that goal actually is going to reveal a lot to me about who I am. And it's a real source of growth. And for that matter, that struggle for me makes me feel alive. It makes me feel vibrant. It makes me feel youthful. So I love the idea of having a goal. That's also why I like to make my goals very specific. I don't like sort of vague goals because it's too easy to let yourself off the hook. You need something very specific to be working toward. Now, at different points of your life, you're going to have different kinds of goals. You may have a physical fitness goal, you may have financial goals, you may have the goal to make a certain grade in school, you may have goals for your relationships, you may even have spiritual goals, and at different times you're going to have different kinds of goals, but they need to be something very specific and measurable so that progress or lack thereof is undeniable, and that you have to confront whatever it is that's holding you back in terms of meeting your goal. So I have this very specific goal that I've set for myself, which is, if you're familiar with my story, you know, but I want to try to get in the top 100 in next year's CrossFit Open Men's 70 Plus division. And I don't know that I can do that. I don't feel like I'm being negative by saying that's sort of a stretch goal for me. That's realistic, that's going to be difficult. But the value in having that goal, at least the way I think about it, is not so much achieving that, which I would like to do, but that's not the main value. The main value is to have that struggle, to have that mindset, to have that focus, and to face whatever parts of me are lazy or uninformed or undisciplined or whatever obstacles I may face, and to become a resilient person who can overcome those. So that's my goal. I'm shooting for it. Maybe you have a goal too. If you do, drop it in the comments and let me know. Remember, your age does not define you. It's what's in your heart that makes you who you are. I'll see you in the next video.